Okay, she's preening her feathers now. To get all squared away after she had her little breakfast. We had the whole crew down here today. They walked in O'Brien's substation and got some shots because it's one of her favorite spots. So when there was a little foggy then, so now the fog is lifted and we're getting a little more sunshine. Steve and I came back to see if we can get some more shots. So she's starting to work on her feathers a little bit, so we'll get a little bit of a show there. Steve's walking down on the other side of the road. He'll find a spot between the trees where he can have the light sun on his back and get some shots. But this is our resident peregrine. She's been hanging out here for over a month now. And I come down every day. I know all the perches that she prefers, and she's usually on them. And we think she's roosting at night under the 228th overpass where it goes over the tracks. That's only like a block away to the south. So one day it was raining heavy and I came down and she was dry, so she came from somewhere, and that's a high overpass, so we're going to check it out for whitewash, try to figure out where her perch is. And she's got a good spot. You can fly up under there and stay dry out of the rain, come here and hunt along that interurban bike trail. My gosh, a lot of birds along there and ducks. Great opportunity for her to catch stuff. Oh, she's showing off now. That looks good. We like it when she does that. Absolutely. Peregrine Falcon, a resident for this year right here by the Basil Pond. She gets ducks off of there too, I'm sure. But she's just kind of hanging out. Always glad when we find her. You can see by her crop, she's got a little bit of food in there. And she's used to the trains. They don't bother her one bit, so. I'll come in a little bit more on her if I can. There we go. Check her out right here. You can see the marks on her breast. You can see how it's bulged out. Like I say, come down every day and check her out. She's either on this perch or the other two high lines right along the interurban bike trail. And she hunts that because that's where she can get the ducks and the small birds. A lot of starlings down there, and pigeons hang out, so there's plenty of opportunity for her to catch food. She's a good looking peregrine. We got her in the same place here 2 days ago, so she likes this spot too. She's just looking all around, checking the head markings. She's got a lot of anonymous peregrine in her. Most of our peregrines are mixed, so it's probably a Queen Charlotte Peel's falcon and an anonymous peregrine cross, judging by the markings and the color of her breast. All right. Well, I had luck again today. Found her in one of her favorite spots. The lighting's coming in fairly good now. And we'll just see how it goes. Post this for our friends and showed all our buddies where it was at, so they know where to look to find the Peregrine Falcon, because they come down to the Basil Pond about every day anyway, and this is just right to the south of it. And they know where the perches are and where to look. So if you want to see the peregrine, you go down to South 220th Street and 70 Avenue South. Right on that corner is all the cell phone towers and stuff, and that's where you start looking for this peregrine. Easy to find. It's right down from Omac, Waterjet, and it's not far from the Basil Pond. That's the corner you want, South 220th Street and 70th Avenue South. And then you'll see the cell phone towers and everything there, and you start checking them out. And the High Line supports to the east, the higher ones, and that's where her favorite perches are. All right then. Well, she's looking around. She's hearing somebody call her. The crows were raising a little fuss. But they don't bother her much because I see her so much she knows that this is her area. And we were all down here today, Steve and Jolene and me and Matt. And we all got photos, and I'm getting a video of the Peregrine Falcon. We had kind of a bird watching party today, that's for sure. Yeah, this lighting's coming in pretty good on that breast. You can see she's got food in there. We'll get one of our buddies to hike under that overpass, see if he can look for whitewash and figure out where she's roosting at night, so we can confirm that. But that's the perfect spot because they do roost under bridges here on a regular basis. They like that. And she's not afraid of the train, that's for sure. Well, she's done stretching and pruning a little bit. I think we'll just call that good then.